beating the game with only 31 stars, and it seemed like everyone was running into a wall sort of. Penev's 49-minute time was really sick, and game-breaking tricks were already being used. Nobody knew what else could possibly be done to beat the game more quickly. Several months passed without any new records, and then something amazing happened. In May 2004, someone named Don Dunk posted a picture on GameFAQs. It was a picture of him being in the last level of the game, Bowser in the Sky, with only 18 stars. He said that he had discovered a revolutionary new glitch that could allow you to beat the game with only 16 stars, and that he would reveal it on May 15th, which would be 5 days after the topic was originally posted. Naturally, there was a bit of suspicion, but there was also a bunch of nervous excitement. How could 16 stars be possible? There was no staircase you could use to get through the 30-star door early, so it seemed impossible. Over the next 5 days, excitement built up more and more as players looked forward to seeing what Dom Dunk had found. Finally, the day arrived. Everyone came rushing to see the post, and Don Dunk explained the following. To start, you would load up the game and collect exactly 15 stars from whichever stages you could. After you get them, Mips the rabbit will spawn in the basement. You go to the basement, pick him up, and then go to the door that leads to the room with the 30-star door. Your goal is to go through this door while still having him in your hands. Normally you can't open doors when you're holding him. The best way that they had to do this was to set him down in front of the door, go through it, then quickly run back before the door completely closes and pick him up again. Then you make your way over to the 30-star door. You're going to need to clip through it with Mips. There's a few ways to do it, but the method that Dom Dunk described it back then was that you should drop Mips a short distance away from the door and jump in between him and the door. If done correctly, you'll then be pushed right through the 30-star door. Once there, you're forced to get the 1-star in Dire Docks before going into Bowser in the Fire Sea, where you pick up the key, go upstairs, do the backwards long jumps that are needed to beat the rest of the game. If all is done correctly, you'll have beaten the game with just 16 stars. Everybody on the forum tried the route out for themselves, and sure enough, they were able to do it. The number of stars required to beat the game had been cut in half once again. A bunch of people wanted to beat the game as fast as they could with this new route. The first person to pull off a 16-star run was the man who discovered it was possible in the first place. On May 24th, 2004, Dom Dunk posted that he had been able to beat the game in 42 minutes with a 16-star route. And about a month later, Alex Penev reported that he did it in 33 minutes. But finally, someone posted a run with video proof. On June 19th, 2004, a man named Brad Cutler shared a video of him doing the 16-star route in 27 minutes flat. Someone had beaten the game in less than half an hour. Cutler struggled with the BLJs a little bit at first, and he missed a throw on Bowser at the end, but for the first run with video proof, everything went relatively smoothly. But perhaps the most important part of Cutler's run was inspiring so many others to give the run a try by giving them a video to watch. It seemed so feasible to do what Cutler was doing with a bit of practice, and over the following months, many others decided they wanted to try it as well. In November 2004, Mark Korsak became the first to beat Cutler's time. He got 26:25. While much of his movement was cleaner than Cutler, he struggled a fair bit with the Mips clip still. People were still waiting for that 16-star run that would blow everyone out of the water, and it turns out they wouldn't have to wait long at all.